difference between 9,000.
Well, exactly, yeah. So if you go ahead and you lose this game, you're into the lower bracket final, which again will then contend our third place.
Yes.
And if you go into the main final, it is your runner-up and your main event winner. So that'll be 8,000 and 12,000. So yeah, this game pretty decisive in terms of what is on the line for these two players. And again, of course, the kind of the prestige, as we said, about looking out as I cast my eyes over to it, the main stage that is behind us. Playing on that stage, again, is arguably one of the biggest stages that has been seen in eFootball eSports in terms of the grandeur. It's not just the spectacle, it's the grandeur of the occasion, and it will be under the lights as well. It'll be a 6:30 kickoff local time. The sun will be down, the lights will be on.
Very nice.
And it will be all guns blazing.
Do you know here, Sapri Antonio has a question for you, and he says, how do you think about Elga play?
What, as in, how do I feel about his gameplay? I think it surprised a lot of people. I personally, and I will happily hold my hands up to this, had not realised or had not discussed Elga in terms of Indonesia before we'd got to this point. However, it is great to come to this part of the world and find that there are esports talents in and around this region. And again, Elga certainly proving to be one of those premier talents. But again, you know, the people in the know, you know, the likes of Esports Indonesia, the management team and the people behind where Elga's playing, a lot of those guys will turn around and go, as I had on social media yesterday, we told you so. We told you he was going to do well, and absolutely proved correct. And that wasn't to say that I predicted that Indonesia were going to be struggling, but it's nice to know that he has that type of backing, he has that type of support.
So it's Indonesia in the red shirts, Argentina in the white shirts. Both are playing with Bayern Munich. It's as tight as it can be.
It is indeed.
The one who wins this match will advance to the great final, and we'll know that in the worst case scenario would be the sub-champion of this tournament.
Yeah, they'll certainly be at the very worst. Oh,
no,
could be a penalty given, and
it's a penalty. And
Ray's
can't believe
complaining about it. But
yeah,
again, if you're going to throw a shoulder charge in the box, you're going to give the referee a decision to make.
Yeah, there's no crying in game here.
So it's a stumble there, and then boom.
Yeah, bad timing.
It's bad timing, and it's a penalty.
Hey, Caster, speak Indo language, please. I hope I can.
I wished.
I can only say Suksama in Balinese.
As much as we have had, it's Kimmich here to try and take the lead, and he has.
And it's a goal.
He's converted the chances. Score Indonesia.
Goal for Indonesia. He's taking back the control of the match. He started winning this series. The second match was for Argentina, and this one is going to Indonesia. Here's the penalty once again.
Yeah, it's a very early start for Indonesia, but it's a start that they will need if they are looking to progress to the grand final. That is what they will need. But Argentina, again, will not go quietly into the night.
No, of course not.
They will not want to depart or go into the lower bracket just yet. They will want to compete, and they will want to get back into this game. So, again, be very careful what you wish for, Indonesia. They may just have a little bit more issues. As the goalkeeper clears that ball away. And just a note on the language, in terms of the people we've spoken to, it's such a complex language to learn. Again, especially for an Argentinian or for an Englishman, it can be quite hard to learn. As we see the ball get flicked on. As we say, we've only picked up certain choice phrases. The one I've picked up is Gibret. I'm reliably informed that these sports commentators use when a shot is taken. As we see, beautiful footwork there from Argentina. And the ball is cleared away. Here is Sadio Mane trying to win that ball back. Instead, it's Joshua Kimmich in midfield. Argentina looking to lead this charge. It's in towards Goretzka, looking for Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting gets that ball back, and what can Choupo-Moting do? Tries to get the shot away. Is headed down into danger. Good save from the goalkeeper. Can they find the finish? Oh, it's at the post and wide.
He couldn't complete his play. He was near. He was knocking on the door of the goal, but he couldn't end that play. It's a little bit of a relief for Indonesia.
Much so indeed. That will be something that they will look at and say, whew, thank God that did not happen.
And this is a best of 3. This is the final match, the third match, and it's going to Indonesia 1-0.
And Indonesia, understanding what we've been saying, is that when you have the lead in a game such as this, when it's so tight, we have seen 1-0 be such a perilous position, even if you are the team with a goal up, that you have to try and push, you have to try and get a second, you have to try and secure it.
So there is a joke trending on the chat, and this, where is Messi? Messi plays at Paris Saint-Germain.
He does indeed, as a strike goes in on goal. Mane with the save. What a double save that is.
Double
Mane
save.
forced the extra save. Goretzka still in play. Sabitzer, Mane can't get it through the line.
Counter attack is due.
Are playing fantastically well here, despite being a goal down. Here is Goretzka. Goretzka in towards Choupo-Moting, in towards Thomas Muller. Muller can't get the right side of Lucas Hernandez, and stunning pass will be made down the wing here, and he lets the ball run. Very valid, a very good tactic to use is Leroy Sané, but it's just gone and been snuffed out once more.
So we are live here from Bali, from the island of gods in wonderful Indonesia. This is the last match of this series. It's 1 for Indonesia, 0 for Argentina, but this game is far from being completed. Again, he went for the crossing at the box. That's dangerous.
Absolutely indeed. You have to have your wits about you with eFootball. And no much more than when you are playing to compete in a grand final. Here's Leon Goretzka. Goretzka in towards Tell again, but Argentina will gobble that up.
Your Gion says Argentina is very dangerous when counter-attacking. Exactly.
In transition, they are very, very dangerous, but Indonesia are looking to set the tone.
And has a very intense play, Indonesia.
They do, certainly. They do not let you breathe. Feels, or at least certainly watching it, it must feel like you're playing against, well, you're playing in a straitjacket.
Yeah.
You're just suffocated, and you're just, as you can see, Argentina just can't get the ball out in transition, but they have got a bit of freedom now.
Thank you very much, Puri. Sending love to the casting team. Thank you very much.
And we appreciate the support, as do we appreciate all of the viewers that are surrounding our voice, be it locally in Indonesia, be it online, be it in the Twitch chat, be it in the YouTube. We appreciate all the support that we've had so far in this tournament. It's been fantastically received, and we appreciate it a lot.
So here we are, my friends. We're watching this Indonesia 1, Argentina 0. This is the first half. We have plenty of match left. Very good match.
Very good match indeed. There's only 1 minute added time, as you hear, for the first half of this game 3. Again, best of 3 in effect. 1 game apiece means that somebody has got to go. Well, somebody's got to go into the lower bracket, and we will find out who that might be at the end of this game. But he's cleared away and goes to half time.
It goes to halftime. It's 1 for Indonesia, 0 for Argentina. Excellent match, excellent game. We are having an excellent tournament here at Bali in wonderful Indonesia. Thank you very much, Indonesia, for your hospitality. We are really happy to be here. We're really enjoying our time, knowing a little bit of your culture. I had baby Gulik the other day.
Nice, nice.
Oof, amazing.
Very good to hear.
Come on, Elga, they say.
Yeah, Elga looks like he's going to try and do something in a second once he gets this ball back, because he looks primed and ready. It's almost like sitting back on the counter and hoping, or at least praying, that Argentina will not find a way through. But here's Kingsley Coman. We've seen it all too often before. Double touch. Can't get the strike away, and Joshua Kimmich will take it. It's almost as though a double touch at the edge of the box is what these players automatically know what's then coming next. They know that there's a shot. So the minute they see the double touch, they know, right, we're going to go and press.
Yeah. That's kind of mechanic.
Yeah, exactly. And it becomes almost formulaic. It almost becomes, as you said, like a robot. It becomes to the point where you go, okay, well, I've seen this one before. But of course, robots and logic they can sometimes fail, as we see Argentina looking to get into goal.
Viene
What will we
Argentina,
see
viene Rey
here?
Molina, intenta buscar.
Create the space. It's gone for
And
a
it's a
corner.
corner kick. And it's a corner kick. As we said before, these kind of old school players would have a corner kick strategy. Let's see if he can make it. Corner para Rey Molina que quiere empatar el partido.
Flicked on into the box. It's headed down and
Whoa.
get a little bit rushed.
Yeah, for sure that was not his strategy. But
Tackle.
what happened?
I think that is a tackle by Tell, and it's broke the play up, but it's a quick free kick, and the ball is back inbound, but it's cleared away again. Here's Sane.
He's a little bit nervous, Rey Molina.
Just a little
I
bit.
can feel it.
Just a little bit.
And Indonesia right now
Mane.
is at ease.
And you can hear the groans of Indonesian supporters where they can sense that a goal may be coming. It may come back the other way. Here is Eric Choupo-Moting. And again, that's where Indonesia have started to pick up these tells, and not the player, might I add, but they've picked up these tells that Argentina is showing them in terms of gameplay. He's going to find something different. Ball goes in. Across the
And
box!
tight is.
And
Consigue el gol Rey Molina que tanto buscó. He searched a lot for this goal and he finally get it at the moment that he was not the best player on the field.
finally something different.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of skill moves, instead of super cancels and dummies, it's a through ball, it's a ball across the box. And as I said before, as we heard in some of the video clips of my commentary, which was very strange for me to hear myself back through audio, but sometimes it is the most simple and most effective ways to play are doing the most simple and effective things. That's all it requires. It doesn't require flash, it doesn't require flair, it just requires efficiency. And that's what we got there from Argentina. Equaliser. As we go, if this does stay as a draw, we'll be down to penalty kicks.
Whoa, I can't. I don't know if I can pass a penalty
I mean,
shootout
I don't
anymore.
think we can fit a sofa in here for me to hide behind. but
I don't know.
I don't know. But at the moment, as it stands, it will be going to a penalty kick. These two teams have one game apiece.
But be careful with this
Indonesia
one.
from kickoff. Tell with the save. As we can hear, Choupo-Moting looking to encourage a move here. Choupo-Moting in towards break save. And the groans of Indonesia fans are heard
He's sweating.
loud and clear, but the ball is still alive.
I can smell Rey Molina's sweat. But now everything starts to settle.
This is very tense. You can only imagine the atmosphere inside the air stage.
Yeah, it's
in
really
terms
tense.
of the game, in terms of the game arena, you can only imagine the temperament that these players
Nice
will both
touching
have
by
to
Rey
have.
Molina.
It's touching and touching, as my colleague would say. Here's Muller to Sane
Opa.
into Muller. Muller looking to create some space.
And now
Plays
is
it
he
in
playing
towards-
with his opponent's mind.
Here we go. Here's Tell, and
He
brought
went
down,
for the
nothing
final.
given.
He went from the penalty.
He did indeed, as Musiala plays it forward. He's got a man in the middle in Tell. He's found a way in there. And you may have heard the cheers because they saw it again. And they saw the opportunity. They knew it was there. And it's Tell to tuck it away.
And it's a goal for Indonesia. People are going crazy on the YouTube chat. Yes, of course, it's 72 minutes. It's Indonesia 2, Argentina 1.
What a time to score.
Yes, it's a very hard match for Argentina. He was never in control of the game. The game was controlled and started by Indonesia.
That through ball.
Very
again,
nice.
when the space is there, you have to hit those through balls.
And the
again,
curve-
if we talk about it in terms of the we talk about triangles.
Yeah.
That's a very big triangle, but it's exactly the one he needed. It's a wonderful through ball. And now you would say that Indonesia, if there was a kind of a momentum swing or a momentum meter at the bottom of the screen, you would say it is now all with Indonesia.
And we're breaking once again our own record from yesterday. We are near. Here it's Rey Molina.
Oh, it's just gone wide.
Amazing. Oh my God. It's a roller coaster, they say in the chat, and it's true, it's a roller coaster.
How do you think we feel, chat? How do you think we feel, viewers? Us as casters, we are having to keep up with this frenetic gameplay. As we see, Wana forward to Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting, can he find a final finish there? Neat little roulette there. Finds it into Sadio Mane. Mane into Tel. Into Mane. Back to Tel. Oh! Score! Indonesia! Fantastic goal from them. And that will surely be that.
3-1. Indonesia grabs the match. Indonesia goes to the final. He might lose the game, but he won't lose the series.
That's a brilliant piece of play.
Excellent
it's that give
game.
and go football that you expect so often from high-level games of e-football. And again, not to discredit Indonesia's player, it's a bit of a throwback in terms of his game style. It's ball movement, it's ball retention. You very rarely see skill moves, but when they are done to great effect.
He knows his game, of course.
Absolutely,
and
indeed.
People are going crazy at the chat. Indo Pride, Indo Pride, Indo Pride. Congratulations to the host nation, Indonesia, advancing to the grand final.
And in terms of what
great
we can see
level for Elga.
in the Twitch chat, Masachu saying good goal. You've got FG Metse saying what a goal. There's certainly people that have appreciated just how good that skill was to get that triangle going. We keep saying about these 1-2 moments, and we keep talking about Indonesia's ability to play under pressure. They're certainly having their way here as one. Back to Mane.
Opa,
Little
I
step
like that
over.
one.
Knows that if the ball is in play, the clock is still ticking. It's all out attack for Argentina now, which means there is a player that's going to go forward. Instead, the ball goes back to Manuel Neuer. Ball goes out wide to Choupo-Moting, to Musiala.
We still have a little bit more time here.
Time is still here. Time is still ticking, but time and chances will still fall.
Oof.
As the ball is cleared away once more. Anywhere will do if you are Indonesia. As we see Choupo-Moting can just head for the corner and head for the hills. He knows he doesn't have to go for the goal here. But instead that clock is just keeps on ticking. And getting that ball forward will be of paramount importance to Argentina. As we see the ball into the box, Muller looking to create a flourish at the end of the game, but we're about to go into added time. What's the ref going to add here? It's only 2 minutes. It's not going to be enough time for Argentina. Argentina trying to press with all of their might. Even if they concede now, Indonesia, they will be home and hosed. And it will be Indonesia into the grand final of eFootball 2023 at the World Esports Championships. What a fantastic achievement for them to get there. The tackle is there. It will mean nothing. It will mean absolutely nothing. It's one in anger.
It's in anger, it's true.
It is certainly in anger. But
It's
Indonesia, the host nation, are the ones to come through in the bracket. And there goes the final whistle.
I must clap because it was an amazing match. It was an amazing... Look at his face. He's tired. He's tired. Of course he's tired. He had to lose his first game in the tournament in order to be able to go to the final. He is on the final. Rey Molina will have one more chance. He goes to the lower bracket.